There we go, here we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Round one clash here with Wyndham and Keysborough Cougars. Both sides looking to kick off their season's win tally after losses last night. Wyndham losing overtime loss to Melbourne Uni, and Keysborough losing by 2 points to Hume in another tight game just last night. Starting fives are in for Wyndham. It's the usual suspects: Cavion Green, Maurice Howard, Abram Tong, Tommy Ailara and Kane Hines. And for the visitors, the Keysborough Cougars, Kelsey Aspew, Anthony Williams, Naum Lazis, Calvin Enge and Leonard Harper-Baker. So just about a minute away now from getting things tipped off. Of course, Wyndham coming off a championship in the men's last season. So dropping their first game last night to Melbourne Uni wouldn't have been part of the plan. But I'm sure Coach Lucas Allen has a few things up his sleeve here for today's home game. Of course, Nathan Vogt for Keysborough Cougars will be doing the exact same thing on his end. So, wherever you're watching us from today, hope you enjoy the game. Should be in for a good one. Just the one game here today for the men's and women's program. Had the Youth League men on earlier. A few of these young Wyndham players featured in that one. They'll start on the bench, and I'm sure you'll see them throughout the night. They got a win over Bulleen in a close game in the end. So it looks like that'll be Calvin Enge and Tommy in the tip-off, getting things started for us here today. And a tip-off control by Kane Hines. Tommy Ailara gets first possession here for Wyndham. Maurice Howard looking for an option. Kane Hines in the post. That's Cavion Green. Tommy Ailara, corner three. Looks a bit short. He's short. Anthony Williams pick up the rebound here. Abram Tong going to pick him up. One of the top defensive players last year, Abram Tong. Williams driving through the lane, gets past Tommy, puts the floater up, can't get it to drop. That's going to be a travel from Tommy Ailara, affecting the block there. From Calvin Enge. Getting picked up full court by Kelsey Aspew. Here's Maurice Howard. Not a player they want to get off to a hot start. Once he starts, it's hard to stop. There's Tommy in the high post. Outside to Tong. Abram Tong for three. Can't get it to drop. Loose ball picked up by Aspew. Looking for an option. That's Calvin Enge with the headband on, crossing up on Kane Hines. And opens the account for Keysborough. Reece Howard finds Tommy in the corner. He's going to shoot that. Doesn't mind shooting a three. The big man, Tommy, gets Wyndham going. Can shoot. Tommy Ailara, not a big man you can sleep on, especially in the corner. That's Lazis for three. Answers back right away. Puts Keysborough back in front. Reece Howard finds Tommy on a nice pass. Can't get it to finish, no touch. Nice dish from Reece Howard. Find the big man inside. Cavion Green. Picking up on lasers there. And spinning past Hines. That's twice now. He's gone straight by him. Cavion Green changes pace quickly. Gets to the rack. Can't finish the layup. It's going to be a foul on Kane Hines as Kelsey Aspew was on the drive. Quick transition there for Keysborough. And Kane Hines picking up his first foul. So Lasers missing the first. Going to miss the second as well. Misses the pair. And Tony picks up the rebound, kicks it out to Howard. Gets it back, 1-2. Trying to find Cavion Green inside. Just gets picked off. Reece Howard pulling up in transition. Can't get it to drop. So Harper Baker wearing 15, not number 50. There. Cavion Green straight back. Kane Hines up and under. Nice. Kane Hines with a nice layup up and under. Harper Baker kicks it over. Lazis looking for an option. It's going to keep going. Tommy Ailara sends it back. Kicks it up top. Harper Baker. This is Williams now with Abram Tong on him. Finds Enge. Little hook shot. Nice little touch. Gets the drop. Howard gets a screen from Tommy. Roll straight away. Tommy's looking for Kane Hines on the flip across. But the pass is broken up and Lasers now in transition. Harper Baker thought about it, didn't like it. Lasers goes by Tommy. Gets to the rack. Nice layup. We're going to have a timeout here. 4-point lead for Keysborough. Oh, 6-point lead. Sorry, scoreboard slow to tick over. Carbon Angels got 6. Noam Lasers has 5 points. And for Wyndham, it's Tommy with that 1-3 and Kane Hines with the layup. Just the 2 scores. We're looking to get themselves going out of this timeout. See if Reece Howard can get himself going here out of the timeout. Lasers are going to pick him up. And Tommy, Abram Tong now. Reece Howard can shoot from outside, knocks it down. Doesn't mind shooting from deep. So Williams finds Eng, kicks it outside, Lasers driving back in. Substitution with Jared Newby on there for the Cougars, stepping back. That's off. Cavion Green can't control the rebound with Calvin Eng, and it's going to be out of bounds off KG. Substitution there with Lasers coming off. Kirk Smith, number 11, checking in. Williams finds Smith, back inside the Eng, up and under. Finds the top of the backboard, and Newby's going to be fouled by Kane Hines. So Newby's going to go to the line and shoot 2. .66% field goal shooter last season, Jared Newby. And Kane Hines got 2 fouls, he's going to come off. And Solomon Deere, new player to Wyndham this season, checked in and step in at the 4 for Hines as Newby knocks the first one down. And he makes the pair, extends the lead out 5 points. KG gets the 3 off, can't get it to drop. As Calvin Eng, Solomon Deere fighting for that one. Gonna be a jump ball call, and in the favour of Keysborough. So Wyndham pressing up. It's KG. As far as drawing fouls goes, one of the best players in the league, I reckon. Not afraid of a bit of contact. You know, Cavion Green. So he's going to go line to shoot 2. Can't get the first one to drop. Usually around a 70% shooter. Of course, as soon as you start talking about someone's free throw percentage, they always let you down. As he goes 50% there, keeping this press up. Wyndham, as Williams bring it down in transition. Kirk Smith off the bench, can't get it to drop. Williams gets the rebound. Outside with Williams, picked up by Reese Howard. Eng, one dribble, step in. Shot's too strong. KG finds Solomon Deere. Can't get it to drop. As Deere's racing down, trying to stay in front of Newby. As Tong guarding Kirk Smith. 3 put up there from Harper Baker. Can't get it to drop. 4-point ball game in favour of the Cougars. Reese Howard looking to do something about that. Finds a bit of space. Can't get it to drop. Good rebound from Abram Tong. Easy put back for him. His first points for the night. Cuts the lead to 2. Williams got a bit of pressure on him here with Tong picking him up full court. Kirk Smith, corner 3. Can't get it to drop. Reese Howard, KG with the rebound. Straight back down. He's going to take it in. He's too strong. Too strong. Straight into the chest of Calvin Eng. Didn't want to pick up the foul. That's what KG does best, attack the basket. Once he decides he's going to the ring, not a whole lot you can do to stop him. As Solomon Deere pretty happy to sit off Calvin Eng, who airballs the shot, so maybe some intel on that Werribee bench. Don't want him making layups. Reese Howard, Tommy inside to KG. Solomon Deere almost got the tip. Harper Baker finds Smith. As Williams jacks up a 3. And Solomon Deere and Calvin Eng are tangled up, and they both hit the deck. I don't know what the referee's going to call here. We'll have a look. It's a hold on Solomon Deere. And we have a timeout with 3 minutes to play. Scores all tied. So it's been a good little period there for Wyndham after the last time out, cutting that lead from 6. Now with the scores tied. Pretty even, all the starters for Wyndham contributing. And it's been Lazis and Calvin Enge doing the bulk of the work for the Cougars with 5 and 6 points respectively. So I think we've got a substitution for Wyndham here. Looks like Emmanuel Dang, number 4, is checked in. Can't see who's gone off. KG, Cavion Green having a rest. Williams putting up a 3. As Deng is fighting for that rebound. Reece Howard, one of the best ball handlers in the comp, never loses grasp of where it is. Picks up with the back of his foot there, and he's in the corner, and he's shooting a 3. Can't get it to drop. Solomon Deer tries to keep it alive. It ends up in the hands of Williams. Tommy swats that one. Good defense by Abram Tong on the Euro from Williams as Lazis was spinning through. And nice move there from Harper Baker. Abram Tong losing the handle. Kirk Smith got a 2-on-1 here. Up top, looks like Lazis off the glass. Easy work. And all of a sudden, back out to 4 points. Wyndham worked really hard to cut the lead there. Halfway through the quarter, and within 2 plays, they've lost it. Abram Tong's got a corner 3. Tommy Ilara picks up the rebound. Deng's going to shoot that one. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Emmanuel Deng. Newbie in transition finds Lazis. I think he was looking up top for Harper Baker, couldn't find him. We've got some substitutions here. Oscar Jones, number 30, just dropped 30 points in the Youth League game, suiting up for the men's here. He was a step above in the Youth League game. This one will be more to his level, I think. Keysborough team with a 1-point lead. As Solomon Dia finds Deng, can't get it to drop. Looks like that rebound's picked up by Jamie Leclerc, and he's guarded by Kane Hines. Leclerc driving in on Hines. He was looking for Smith. Thought he was going back to the corner. Smith was coming up, out of bounds. Reece Howard with Newby guarding him. Jones up top to Deer. Deng now getting a screen from Hines. Going to drive in. Loses the handle. Leclerc comes up with it. It's in the hand of Calvin Enge now with 40 seconds to play. As going to be out of bounds, I think. Yeah, Emmanuel Deng with the foot on the line. So Josh Norling's checked in for Reece Howard's going to have a sit for the last 30 seconds. Norling working hard, keeping a hand on lasers. It's Hines. Calvin Enge goes in at Solomon Deere. So 7 seconds here for Wyndham. Oscar Jones looking to get a shot off. Step backs, little hezzy. Can't get it to drop. And after all that, it's a 3-point lead here for the Cougars. That's the first quarter done. Take a break and be back. That's it. Kane Hines here going to get things underway. Second quarter action. Still a 3-point lead for Keysborough on the court. For Wyndham, we've got Reese Howard, Kane Hines, Solomon Deere, and Oscar Jones and Josh Norling, both out of the Youth League. So we've got something holding us up. Some questions about the arrow or whose ball it is. After all of that, we're back where we were a moment ago. Reese Howard has to go all the way back into the key. Pick up that pass from Hines, giving it well out of the way. Jared Newby there. Jones, lots of space. He's not going to miss many of those, Oscar Jones. As he gets in front of Calvin Enge there. The slightest nudge from Deer sends. Not giving Calvin Enge an inch of space. They're both pushing each other and both wanting the other one to be called for the foul. Fun and games here. Snoopy's guarded by Norling. Enge's flipping that up with the left, can't get it to drop. Reece Howard looking for some space, gets a little one-hander off. Jones, open, misses that one. Some lasers picked up by Oscar Jones. His third game in 2 days. After playing in the men's game last night, Youth League earlier today, and now this game. Corner three from Dylan Moore. Finds the side of the backboard. Newby comes up with it somehow off a bunch of hands and puts it back in. Oh, Oscar Jones on the lead out in front. Puts it off the glass, ties it back up. Snuck away from everyone there, Oscar Jones. This lasers just goes straight into Norling. Wasn't much Josh Norling could do about that. So Keysborough shooting it at 38% from the field. Wyndham just a little bit behind them, 8 of 23. As Lasers misses the first. Not many free throws shot so far in the game. Just the fifth one here for Keysborough. Lasers makes one of the two. Oh, Solomon Deer can't get the ball in properly to Reece. And it's all of a sudden back out to 3 points. Oscar Jones pulling up off the dribble, off the glass. Oscar Jones showing some talent, the young fella, as Moore going to drive in on Deer. Reece Howard here. Yet to really get going in this game. Nice pass from Norling, finds Solomon Deer. Can't get it to drop. I think he was expecting a whole lot of contact. Didn't get any. As Enge has Kane Hines spinning around. Lasers now puts the ball on the floor. Looking inside to Enge. We've got the sit on Solomon Deer. And Jared Newby's there to clean it up. Wyndham just a little bit too small inside for this Cougars team. Reece Howard. As Enge comes up with it, flips out to Lasers now. It's Newby bringing it down. Enge going straight into the post. I think Norling had to give the foul up there. As soon as Calvin Enge is getting a mismatch inside, he's setting up under the hoop. And they're feeding it into him. Obviously, Lucas Allen, much better coach than I am, has recognised the same thing. Brought on KG and Tommy Iolara to sort out that problem. And Dylan Moore's going to come off for the Cougars. And I think it's Leclerc that's come back on. Harper Baker back on as well, I think, as 3 balls off, but picked up by Lasers. As Newby gets stripped on the way up by Cavion Green, finds Reece Howard. It's a 1-2 from Tommy. Going around the screen, back to Tommy. KG now. Tommy on the follow-up. Tommy Ailara gets some big man points inside off the rebound. As Leclerc can't make the open layup. And it's Norling here. And Jones is going to fly. Gets a bit of contact from Enge. Does the right thing, helps him up. Oscar Jones is going to go to the line and shoot two. Took off from a long way out. He was flying. As Abram Tong has come back on. And Norling has gone off. Oscar Jones shooting two. It's the first one to drop. Jones goes 2 from 2. Picking up Anthony Williams here. It's going to have his work cut out for him with Jones guarding him. Oh, Lazis with the extra step. Beautiful. Can't get it to drop. There's KG. Finds Reese Howard. Sure, Lazis would like that again. There's Reese in the transition. There we go. Let's get Reese Howard going. Just the 5 points for him so far. After 40 last night. Going to be getting a lot of attention this year after the big season he had last season. It's Williams. Guarded by Tong. Gets that one. 4/5 of the way down. It pops back out. As Jones finds Howard. Double screen. Range check. Reese Howard. Here we go. He's up to 8 points now. Cavion Green was circling. Managed to get a block, but I think he gave away a foul in there as well. Oh, 15. Oh, 13 on Tommy Ailara. So Lizelle Mateka, new player here for Wyndham this season. And Harper Baker shooting two. So Mateka, haven't got the intel on where he's come from just yet. He's going to check into a game that's heating up, and Wyndham have hit the lead. Didn't even realise they look up at the scoreboard. They're up by 4 points first time this game. A few shots haven't dropped for the Cougars this quarter. So Harper Baker misses the pair. So Reese Howard gets that one halfway down. Can't get it to drop. There's Williams on Tommy. There's someone left. Not sure who was supposed to be on Jared Newby. Oh, nowhere to be seen. That might have been the switch on Tommy Ailara, who was picking up Williams in that. And then Newby was under the ring. Just like he is right there. Kids on the bench love a Tommy Ailara dunk. He's got 7 points now. Enge finds Newby. Good defense from Mateka, straight up. Cavion Green's going to pick it up. I think he was dribbling that, and then Reese Howard just took it off him. Mateka finds KG underneath. And Wyndham now 6 points up. We've got a timeout. Oh, we're just having a little floor wipe. Where are the kids? Where are the floor wipers? The junior boys there with the brooms to clean the court. Missing their chance. So Espew, number 0. Guarded by Mateka. Williams picking up Howard and draw the foul. It's going to be number 5 for the quarter. So that puts Wyndham at the limit. It's going to be free throws here for the rest of the half for the Warriors. It's the first one to drop. Can't get the pair. As we've got 4 minutes to play in this first half, and a 5-point lead for Wyndham as Reece Howard loses that. Aspew picks it up. That's the second time now Wyndham have just got a little bit lazy with the ball, giving away 2 buckets in this quarter. The lead's at 3 points now. It's Tommy Ilara. It's a bit long, a bit strong on that one. Cave Green with a lefty scoop through a whole heap of contact. That's what he does best. Harper Baker kicks it out. Aspew. It's going to be Enge filling on that one out of bounds. Reece Howard getting a screen from Tommy. Changes pace in a flash. Draws the foul. I think that was on Calvin Enge. Let's see where the fouls are. That's Enge's second foul. There's Reece Howard. Gets the first one. Makes the pair. All of a sudden, Reece Howard's up to 10 points. Lead is 7 for Wyndham. That's a nice make from Harper Baker. Players coming left, right and centre. Reece Howard puts it behind his back on Aspew. Doing a good job keeping tabs on him. As he finds some space there. Lovely little floater. He saw Newbie coming in hot. Put a bit of hang time on that one. Beautiful finish there, showing some touch. Reece Howard, 12 points now. Williams, that's going to be short. Gets it back. Finds a bit of space, goes over Tommy. Tommy gets the rebound, about 2:15 to play here in the first half. Still 7-point lead for Wyndham. Abram Tong puts the ball on the floor. Outside, Mataika, corner 3, long, can't get it to drop. Cavion Green comes up with it, loses it. He's going to be fouled. Push foul on Kate. So Lizelle Mateka after a couple of minutes is back. KG gets the first to drop. 2 minutes to go here. That's the lead to 8. Wyndham just chipped away at this lead bit by bit. They've done the same thing, just chipping it away and getting in front. As Keysborough needs some shots to drop. As Newbie gets it down low, kicks it up top. Harper Baker can't get it to drop, and Tommy Ilara picks up another rebound. He's got a few now. Inside, kicks it out. Emmanuel Deng went left, Tommy Ilara went right. It's out of bounds. There's a player wide open there for Keysborough. Slavinsky just snuck on the court. Snuck down there wide open. KG was too late coming across. A few sloppy possessions here for Wyndham. Just giving some easy buckets. And Reese Howard will step back, can't get it to drop there. He's picked up by Murray Myers. I'm not sure what Williams was doing there, but it's up. And Newby was there, he picks it up. As Tong was almost picked off there by Williams, but Tommy was there to pick it up. So Manuel Deng now had his hands taken. It's going to be foul number 4 for Keysborough. We have a timeout with about a minute to play. So we're back in here with a minute to play. 5-point in the lead for Wyndham. Reese Howard's going to get a screen. Deng into the wing. Inside to Tomey. Calvin Ange gambles on it. Calvin Ange went for the strip. Left his man. If Tomey had that again, he'd want to throw it down, but he goes for the layup. Can't get it to drop. He's fouled. He's going to go line to shoot 2. Free throw shooting. Wyndham 7 of 8. Shooting him at 88%, where Keysborough 4 from 10. So giving up a few buckets there just from the stripe as Tommy makes the first. Puts his tally to 8 points. And he's good for the pair. That's 9 of 10 for Wyndham from the line. That's what you expect from your championship team. Defending champions, doing the little things right. There's a nice finish there from Jared Newby. There's Reese Howard. He's going to go for a 2-for-1. As he gets it back, to be out of bounds on the fingertip as Reese was trying to find KG. As Wyndham going to have 14 on the clock. As we look to finish off this first half. Long pass out to Reese. Howard manages to keep it in. He gets a bit of space. He's going to pull up and shoot that. Of course he is. He's not going to think twice about shooting. Reese Howard puts the lead out to 8. Keysborough going to have the last here. See if they can cut it. Slavinsky's got it. Spinning around. Outside to Williams. Gets it off in time. Puts it up. Couldn't get the legs on it. Taking a 10-minute break here for halftime. It's Wyndham, 8 points up. It's 49 to 41. We'll take a break and be back just before the start of the third quarter. Second half is underway here. Anthony Williams going to get us started here as he finds Calvin Enge. Lazis. Hey. Drops the hammer on that one. Cuts that lead. His first triple for the night, I think. It's Howard's guarded by Newby. Haynes dishes it off to Tong. Looks for a little floater. Can't get it to drop. We've got 2-on-1 here with Newby. Goes up and under. Nice. It's 3 points now. Hines keeps it in. This is going to be fouled. Going to give away the foul, I should say, on Howard. Might be first trip to the line for Maurice Howard. No, he's 2 from 2 earlier in the game, I should say, Maurice Howard. Gets the first one to go. And he's 2 from 2 now. One to come. Three from 3. Perfect. Reece Howard, professional. And all of a sudden, Reece Howard's up to 15 points, leading all comers here this afternoon at Eagle Stadium in Werribee. As Williams crosses up, gets past Cavion Green, looks to throw a bullet. Calvin Enge, too hot. Reece Howard finds Tong, goes in the post now. Cavion Green looking to muscle his way. Hits the deck. Good defense there from Lazis, I think it was. Oh, it's a nice pass from Newby. Finds Calvin Enge. Reece Howard now, guarded by Newby. Cavion Green puts on the floor, step back. And KG can't drop. Good defense there from Tong. Williams fighting hard to get around him. Couldn't get the step he wanted. As he's fouled there, going to go to the line and shoot 2 now. Here's Anthony Williams. Needing to pick up this free throw shooting in the second half. Keysborough keep themselves in this. They were at 40% earlier. Still are. This will be their 6th trip to the line. It's Williams. He's going to go 1 from 2. Reece Howard with 15 points now. It's a screen from Hines. Going to switch and double. Abram Tong puts on the floor. Tomi Ailara gets a little bit of space. It's going to be short as Lasers comes up with it. Inside, Harper Baker. Good defense from Tomi, but up and under, off the glass. It's a 1-point ball game here. Good shot from Harper Baker. Here's Howard crossing up behind his back. It's a floater off, can't get it to drop. Harper Baker with the rebound. Finds Williams on the wing. Puts it up, bottom of the net. Anthony Williams. Cavion Green finds Tomi. Low post there. Nice use of the left. Can't get it to drop. Get it in. No. Good work inside there by Tomi. Looking like there's a bit more definition in those arms than there was last season. Big off season for Tomi O'Lara. Foul there on Calvin Enge. It's going to be his third. Starting to get a little bit of foul trouble there. A lot of ball game left as Tomi from the line is good for the first one. Cuts the lead to 1, looking to tie it up here as Keysborough hit the front. As lasers again from the wing goes bang. He's got 14 now. Reese Howard. Bit of 1-2 with Tomi. Seen that a few times. Reese Howard misses the floater again. Once he starts getting the floater going, it's going to be tough. As Williams going to pull out to the wing. Just off to Lasers. Got Dan guarding him. Tried to find Newby. Couldn't find him. Reese Howard going in on Williams. As Reese Howard was trying to go around the back and lost the handle. Really double dribble. That's a timeout call. We got 6 to play. It's a 4-point lead here for Keysborough. Williams picked up by Tong here halfway through this third quarter. 4-point lead for Keysborough. As Newby's going to put it on the floor, go inside. Had to step on Tomi, gets it off the glass. 6-point ball game now, 6-point lead here for the Cougars. High post work for Tomi. Harper Baker. Reese Howard goes for the one-legged, which he's been practicing. See that one put up. The ref called him for a travel. Don't think it was. Who am I? What would I know? Reese Howard didn't think it was a travel. That's enough for me. It's out of bounds of a couple of feet. Howard, this is off to Tong. It's a Manuel Deng there. Abram Tong in the corner, catching and shooting. Abram Tong. Speaking of corner threes, Aaron Dolney on his way back in the next couple of weeks from playing over in the States, just finishing up his college stint for the second season. He'll be coming back into this Wyndham side, looking to give some energy on the wings and shoot some threes. There's Newby stepping back. Can't get it to drop. KG picking up the rebound. It's a 3-point lead. KG looking to cut it. Finds Tomi. looks good, is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Tommy Ailara. 13 points now. It's his second triple for the game. It's Williams fighting. Spew's going to pick up Reece Howard here. Use the left. Floater off the glass. Can't get it to drop. KG goes for the follow. It's back in transition. Williams. Looks like a Spew was blocked. Couldn't see who got the block, but someone did. There's 7 seconds on the shot clock for Williams. Going to go baseline. Kick it up top. Noam Lazis. In and out. Newby on the putback. Big man points. 2-point ball game. This game's going down to the wire, I feel like, here today. Abram Tong looking for an option. Looks like Tommy was picked up. Tommy was fouled. Shooting. Going to go line and shoot too. KG's going to have a little rest here. And for the rest of the quarter, Solomon Diaz checked in for him. Been a good game so far for KG. 9 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Just checking all the boxes here. Reece Howard, I think he's the top scorer for the game so far with 18. As Tommy makes the first. Yeah, Noam Lazis, 14. Jared Newby with 18 as well. As Wyndham continue this free throw shooting. And Tommy Ailara. Great work from the big man, knocking the free throws down after getting fouled inside. So Dylan Moore almost loses it. Abram Tong making Williams work for every inch up the court. Gets around the screen. There's Newby, kicks it out. Moore in the corner. Back to Newby. Just goes up and over Solomon Diaz. It's given up a little bit of size, not a whole heap, but enough to go up. Tommy dishes off to Abram Tong, stepping back. Getting a bit of contact there from Williams. Oh. As Tommy was looking to put Leonard Harper-Baker on an absolute poster. It would have been an amazing one. Cameraman sitting right there in the corner. No doubt Troy would have not have missed that. I think Tommy would have his head if he missed that poster dunk. But he's going to go to the line and shoot too. Troy confirming that he would have got the photo if it had been the poster. I'm sure that would have been plastered around everywhere. As Tommy misses a free throw, that might have been only his second one he's missed so far. Wyndham being an 88% from the line. Makes the second. Oscar Jones has checked in for Wyndham. Looks like Reece Howard. They're still on the court here. He's going to be picked up on Jamie Leclerc. I think he had a hand in there as Leclerc was trying to dish one off. Fourth or fifth foul? Fourth foul for Wyndham. So Leclerc guarded by Howard. As Newby on Tommy. Finds some space. Good rebound from Jones. Good work by Emmanuel Deng. Emmanuel Deng just riding that contact all the way in. Going to go to the line and shoot two. Good initiative shown there by the young youth league players. He played a fair bit in the men's team last season and will be a key player as the season goes on. Coming off the bench, makes the first free throw. Manel Ayol out with an injury at the start of the season, so there'll be plenty of minutes up for grabs in these first few games with Manel and both Aaron Dolney not here, so players like Jones and Emmanuel Deng going to get plenty of minutes. It's good defence from Solomon Deere. No, come across, it's a bit late. I think there's only one person in the room who thought Lucas Allen. Having a good discussion there with the referee. As Dylan Moore knocks first free throw down. Might be his, that's his third point for the game. And he's good from the line. Reese wanting the foul there. I think even Aspew thought he gave it away. Oscar Jones pulling up off the dribble. Can't get it to drop. Look at these Cougars in transition. Oh, Tomey putting that one back. But Leclerc's good enough. Good block from Tomey, but stayed with the play. That was Leclerc and then managed to get the putback. Tavion Green's looking to check back into the game. Reese Howard looking for an option, finds Jones, thought about it. Emmanuel Deng. Good pro hop, out of bounds. Yellow ball, Wyndham. One second on the shot clock here. So whoever's getting it, looks like a catch and shoot. Unless you've got the audacity of a Vince Carter to pump fake with 0.8 on the shot clock. Don't know how Reese got open. There's a nice dish from Oscar Jones. Find him as he was slicing through. Crowd starting to get into it, cheering on this Wyndham team. Nice pull up from Aspew. Lovely finish. Bit of space there from Solomon Deere. Lets him know about it. 4 points now for Kelsey Aspew. Oscar Jones on the pull-up. Points are good. Kelsey Aspew called for the foul. Oscar Jones. It's his 11th point off the bench. After playing almost a full game for the Youth League team, dropping 30 plus, if you don't mind. Can't get the free throw to drop though, Oscar Jones. That's his first miss from the line. As Dylan Moore's got in transition. As Newbie went up, couldn't find an option, ends up throwing it away. It's a 2-point lead here. Reese Howard. Whoever was on him, I couldn't see who it was. It might have been Kirk Smith. Just looked over his shoulder for a split second. Reese Howard, that's all he needs. Reese Howard pulled the trigger, got it to drop, put Wyndham in front. It's now 16 seconds. We've got a ball rolling out of the court. Sharp shooter, Holly Dolney, and the women's team picking it up. So, Reese Howard getting double teamed. Oscar Jones couldn't make the inbound. Young fella on the pull-up. Unbelievable. As puts Wyndham in front by a point. Made up for his turnover. Wasn't looking too happy about that, but managed to pull up and hang in the air and get it to drop. He's done that a few times now. I think it's 13 points for Jones off the bench. Unbelievable. It's going to be a short break, and we're going to be back with the fourth quarter. Big old fourth quarter coming up. Oscar Jones makes this one. Reece Howard. Solomon Deere looking for an option. That's not the one. As Anthony Williams gets at the drop and puts the lead back in the favour of the Cougars. Another pick-off. Wyndham just throwing it away. Calvin Enge tries a Euro. Couldn't get it to drop, and it's Jones bringing it back down. He can't get it to finish. Cavion Green's there. Tomey's there. Lasers now. Going in on Tomey. Gets it off. Couldn't get it to drop. Cavion Green in on Calvin Enge. Three balls off. It's like was it Harper Baker flying for it? Reece Howard. Good defense there from his spew. Done a pretty good job on Howard so far as Jones. Looks like that one's off. He's off. Lasers in transition. Very nice. Finds Enge. Can't get that one to go. Reece Howard comes up with it. And it's going to be out of bounds. I think it's off Reece Howard. So AJ Williams with the inbound here. Finds the spew and then back to Williams, driving in now on Tomey. A little bit of rust here shown by the Wyndham lads. Two players fighting for the ball. When there was an easy rebound for them. Lasers inbounds to a spew, now to Williams. Enge. It's going to be a foul. It is a foul. It's going to be his fourth, I think. Four fouls, Calvin Enge. Reece Howard showing the court sweepers how to get it done. Reece Howard getting a screen here from the open tongue. Open tongue up top, flips up to Jones. It's Howard. Some range check. Abram Tong's going to come up with the rebound. Good rebound there from Harper Baker. Looks like Oscar Jones got a hand on it. Little tip, little fingertip. Tong was trying to find KG. Just couldn't get it to him. Harper Baker came up with it. So Williams misses the three ball. It's Jones pulling up on a spew. Good work by Jones there to find Tomey, who makes a great pass. Hits the cross-court pass. Reece Howard knocks it down, puts that to 4 points. Williams' little floater. Very nice. Look at the hang time. Cuts the lead to 2. Reece Howard showing some handles, almost loses it. Oscar Jones open. Oscar Jones, bang, bottom of the net. He's getting it done, 16 points. As Williams tries to keep it in, Abram Tong had a wide open layup. They must have had a foot on the line. Referee blows the whistle. Timeout has been called. 6 to play. 5-point lead for Wyndham. Five and 6 minutes to play here. Reese finds Tomey. Yeah, he likes that. He loves that. Corners, top of the key. Tomey Ilara loves the three-pointer from there. This is Williams picked up by Abram Tong, as he has been the entire game. Not getting an inch of space here. There's more. Got Jones. Harper Baker pulling up, looking for the answer. There's the answer. Spew guarding Howard, doing a good job of it. Got the switch now. We've got Leonard Harper Baker on him. Abram Tong finds himself in the corner. Finds KG. Tomey was out of bounds. Finds a Spew. Short. Oscar Jones reels it in. Tries to get down in transition. This newbie almost loses it. Harper Baker put the spin move on. That's a big foul from KG. It's going to make Harper Baker, newbie, go to the line and earn him. Yeah, Leonard Harper Baker at the line here. He's got 13 points. It's his first free throw for the night. Reese Howard's up to 26. Tomey with 21. Oscar Jones with 16 off the bench. As Harper Baker misses the second 4-point lead for Wyndham. His free throw shooting continuing to just hamper this Keysborough team. Oh, a few buckets there, only 50% from the line. Tomey from the wing this time, in and out. Can't get it to drop. Williams got it by Jones this time. Harper Baker looking for an option. Finds Williams. Right up near the half-court line. Oscar Jones guarding him. Pull up, floater. Can't get it to drop. Tomey times the jump perfectly. Harper Baker was looking for the putback and came in hot. It's Maurice on a Spew. Gets it back from Tomey, 1-2. Big man points for the big man. Love to see it. Tomey Alara getting it done inside. Harper Baker guarded by Abram Tong. Trying to post him up. Williams in the corner. Guarded by Jones. Puts that one up, all the way up. Gets it to drop. The referee couldn't really see the call because he was about to get cleaned up by two players. Keysborough Cougars coach trying to say that Reece Howard was basically shepherding him off the ball, which, to be fair, he probably was. But it's going to be an out-of-bounds ball. It's pressed by the Cougars, making things hard, taking some time off the clock. Oscar Jones in the corner, jumping up. That didn't hit the ring. The Wyndham players weren't quite switched on, that their shot clock was still going. Harper Baker finds Newby. And Williams now guarded by Tong again, so they've switched back. Good defense there from KG. Showing some toughness inside. Reece Howard's pulling up. Tommy Ailara gets a long rebound. Reece Howard gets it back again. Can't get it to drop. There's good solo work there from Jared Newby. Cuts the lead to 1. We've got 2 minutes to play and some change. This one's going right down to the wire. Close games for these two teams last night as well, with Wyndham going to overtime and Keysborough losing by only 2 points to Hume. There's a lob there from Harper Baker for Newby. Couldn't find him, but Lazis was there. Picks up his 16th point for the afternoon, and very importantly puts Keysborough in front with 2 to play. Timeout called. A 1 point ball game, 2 minutes to play. It's 15 on the shot clock for Wyndham now. As it was scrappy. There was players everywhere. Cavion Green was inside the Keysborough bench. All of a sudden, Abram Tong's in the corner with a 3 and buries it. Puts Wyndham up by 2 with 90 seconds left. Harper Baker inside on Reece Howard. Couldn't get it to drop. Tommy Ailara gets the rebound. Finds the outlet in Howard. Tong, 3 again. Bang! Abram Tong, 2 in a row. puts him in front, extends the lead back to back. Calvin Ange is back on the court. That's one of the most casual put-back dunks you'll ever see. Leonard Harper-Baker just hanging on with one hand there. Not sure where the cutoff is where you get teched, but could have been too far away. Reece Howard gets a screen from Tomey. Someone's hit the deck. It's got to be... It's Abram Tong. I saw someone go down, just assumed it was Cavion Green. But no, Abram Tong inside, hitting the ground. Here we go, court sweepers, switch on. Here we go. So 44 seconds, 3-point lead for Wyndham. Score here makes things very, very hard here for Keysborough. Oscar Jones with it on the baseline. Gets it to Howard. Gets some space. Can't get it to drop. Tommy Ailara on the inside. Wants the foul. Didn't get it. Keysborough wasting no time. Lazis, bang! Now I'm Lazis. 2-point ball game, keeping this Keysborough team in it. Tommy Ailara's got to run the point. As Williams keeps it in. Enge gets it to drop, ties it up. Keysborough managed to keep the ball out of Maurice Howard's hands. Tommy Ailara got out of trouble, got himself back into trouble, and turned it over. And in a flash, this game's tied up. Dave Chalmers on the camera. Can't believe it. Huge three-pointer there, Noam Lazis. Unbelievable ball game here we're witnessing. Can't believe we've had an overtime game for the first game of the season for Wyndham. And we've got scores tied with the 20 seconds to go. Defending champs having some hard work. And these are the teams that have come up from Division 1 in Melbourne Uni last night and Keysborough today. Huge couple of days of basketball here for both these clubs. Both teams looking for their first win of the season, with Keysborough playing last night and going down in a tight one to Hume. So it'll be a Wyndham ball. The timeout will advance the ball. On the court, we got Tomey, Oscar Jones, Reece Howard, Cavion Green, and Abram Tong. For the Cougars, Leonard Harper-Baker, Noam Lazis, Calvin Enge, Newby, and Williams. Reece Howard gets it in safely. He's going to hold him. He wants the one. He wants the buzzer beater. He wants the winner. And we're going to OT. Reece Howard gets downhill. Finds KG. Did he get off in time? That's the game. No, it's not. It was the shot clock going off, not the game clock. As someone's fouled. So Cavion Green got the shot off in time. Who gave the foul? Who gave the foul? Didn't see it. As the foul was called. So Jared Newby's going to go to the line. Cavion Green made the shot. So Jared Newby, this has been, if this turns into a free throws to win the game situation, it would be an unbelievable turn of events as Newby misses the first. We have .1. We have enough for a tip in as Newby was 2 from 2 up until this point. So he's got to make both of these to tie it up. We'll see what happens here if he gets this one to go. And he's missed 2 in a row. I've been saying the whole game, the free throw shooting has really cost them. Boy, oh boy, I didn't see this coming. Jared Newby needs to miss this and then get a tip in to win the game. And that's the one he hits. Wyndham have to get this ball in. And that's the game. Wyndham hold on by a point in one of the most crazy finishes to a game that you will see. Unbelievable finish. Jared Newby, pressure of the situation. Hadn't missed a free throw to that point. Dave Chalmers on the camera. Got to have a heart attack. And that's the game. It was unbelievable game back and forth. Both teams, I think, a very impressive start to this game. Wyndham just come out on top. Managed to hold off a tough Keysborough team. If this is what we're going to see all year from the team that's just come up, going to put a big shake up into this league. Look forward to see what Keysborough have for the rest of the season. Well done to Wyndham. First win of the season. They're now 1-1. Keysborough slipped to 0-2, but I feel like with some of the teams, they'll make that up pretty quickly. So well done to Keysborough on a great game. Well done to Wyndham on the winners. Thanks for joining us. I think our next home games here, April 15th, April 16th, the men's and women's both at home, Saturday and Sunday. So I'll see you then.